everybody, Tom here from the Company Code. Hope you're all well today. Well, I'm out and about. I'm out in very, very, very beautiful territory. I'm in Cannock Chase, which is in Hensford, Cannock, Staffordshire, in the West Midlands. For those of you who are not from the UK or England, that's the centre, the dead centre. And yeah, and a little bit of time off work today. I thought I'd have a little walk into the countryside. And today we're going to talk about what you need to do to walk in the countryside, what you need to make sure you're taking care of. Well, first point definitely is what clothing are you wearing. Now, you're looking at me today, you're wearing a scarf, you're wearing a cagoule, and yes, I have boots on, as you can see. However, reasons for that is definitely what you wear when you're out walking is really, really vital. It's vital because it really depends where you are in the world. Here in England we have a temperate climate, which means that the weather can change at the drop of a hat. And I've lived here for too long. Perhaps some would say I'm cynical, but I 110% do not trust the weather, which is why even today, on a very pleasant day with very limited chance of rain, I have a cagoule on. I also have a scarf and a head over, which can be used as a hat. Be under no illusions, the weather can change here in England at any split second. All it takes is a change of wind and a cold front coming over, and before you know it, it's raining, and it's like, yeah, we've defaulted back to what we expect here. So I don't trust the weather, and I don't trust the weather on that proviso, and that's one of the reasons I'm perhaps a little bit not dressed for the weather, because I'm anticipating any moment it could change, as it can, and it can very easily. So definitely make sure you've got adequate clothes, whether it be warm and wet, and definitely some nice walking boots. These that I've got on are quite robust, they've been polished a couple of times, and they are great for walking. And when you're doing any sort of walking, this is what's required. 100% this is what's required. You need definitely a good pair of walking boots. Second point, stay hydrated. Whether that be hot or cold, stay hydrated. Dehydration is a killer. Even the most prepared people sometimes underestimate just how much dehydration can happen very quickly and can have ultimately very devastating effects on the body. So today I have this in my hand. I usually take it with me when I'm going on a run. I've got probably about half a litre of water here with me, and definitely 100% maybe even have a little bit of chewing gum. And you'll laugh and you'll go, why chewing gum? Why chewing gum? Well, chewing gum works on two levels. It suppresses the need for hunger because it's sending a message to the brain, to the receptors, that you're actually eating, because something's in your mouth and you're chewing it, basically. It also can clean the teeth and keeps the saliva glands preoccupied, which stops you from dehydrating. So in both respects, I am prepared to not dehydrate. I have water, I have chewing gum, and in both respects now I'm prepared. Third and final thing, definitely be aware of where you're going. Be aware of where you're going and what it is, what it's like where you are going, okay? Because at the end of the day, the terrain can vary. What is it like to negotiate? I mean, you can hear the traffic going by. I'm by the roadside here. But if you look over here, you've got an allotment. And people are growing veg at that, And further on, which will be near the end of this video, I'm going to show you where there's a fishing pond. So just be wary of where you are and where you're walking, The ground isn't level here, it's a little bit unlevel. It's a bit uneven, it's a bit up and down. That's why a good pair of boots will put you in good stead. And definitely, as I walk further up this trail, up to the farmer's field, which is at the end of the trail, I have got 100% a incline to negotiate. That incline is quite steep, so be prepared for it, I don't mind telling you, I'm actually carrying a little bit of extra weight. Now before you make any jokes, no, I haven't put weight on. I'm wearing a weight vest, 10 kilograms. There's a reason for this. I'm going through a fitness program at the moment that requires that I have to carry more weight to push myself a little bit more, to get stronger physically, to be able to carry more weight. So the only way to carry more weight is to carry more weight, quite simply. So this that I have on my back at the moment, this vest that I've got strapped to myself, is for my own sort of personal fitness. You don't have to go and buy this, but if you are on a fitness journey, I would strongly recommend that you do look at some ways of maybe strengthening your legs and your back and whatever. But definitely this is strengthening my back and my legs, because my overall body weight now is 10 kilograms more, and I've got it strapped to me. So yeah, definitely I'm feeling it a bit more than I would usually. Guys, this is Cannock Chase. This is right near where I live. I filmed here before, beautiful area. And yeah, if we look to the one side, you can see that there's a fishing pond, kind of a lake. And if you look at the car park up ahead, yeah, it's very popular with people, and you can understand why. So, those are some pointers when you're going on a walk. I'm going to leave it at that and enjoy the rest of my afternoon show. Guys, really appreciate your time and your energy being here on my channel here today. Thank you all very kindly. First of the 3 videos that I'm doing this week, put down in the comment section below, what are your tips for a good walk? Is there anything you feel I've left out, or have I covered most bases for you? Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Until then, I will be back with my second video of the week in a couple of days time, but until then I want to say thank you all for listening. Appreciate your time and energy as always. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.